Sketch the graph of y equals 3 to the power of x minus 2 plus 1. And again, I'm just going to use y equals 3 to the power of x as a reference point. Right? We're going to take this graph here, and we're just going to make the appropriate changes to arrive at this graph. So, okay, I have already highlighted a few important points, and those are -1, 1/3, 0, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 9. So, okay, let's get started. And I'll just point out one important thing. We have the horizontal asymptote here, which is actually the x-axis, right? And what does the asymptote mean? That just means that y equals 3 to the power of x will actually never touch the asymptote. It won't touch this line. It looks like it does, right? It gets very, very close to it, but it actually won't. It will just get very, very, very close to it. Okay, so keeping that in mind, and our asymptote is y equals 0, let's get started. So, okay, we have x minus 2, and what will that do to our x coordinates? It will just shift everything to the right by 2 units. So the x coordinates, we're just going to basically add 2 to each and every x coordinate that we have on the original graph. So I won't draw a very nice, well, I won't draw a very, very nice graph. We'll just give you guys an idea of what it's going to look like. Something like this. This would be y equals 3 to the power of x minus 2. But then we're also adding 1. And that will actually affect the y coordinate. We're adding 1 to each y coordinate. So now, for example, this point over here that was 2, 1 will become 2, 2. This point here, which was 3, 3, will become 3, 4. So everything will just be shifted up by 1 unit. Compared to the original graph, we're then just shifting everything to the right by 2 units and up by 1 unit. So now, because of the fact that we are actually, I don't know why I highlighted this graph in green also, just going to confuse everyone. So there we go. And the asymptote, which was originally y equals 0, will get shifted up by 1 unit as well. So that is the new asymptote at y equals 1. And then we get our nice curve. Let me try to make it nice and smooth. Something like that. So now we have, it looks a little bit messy. I hope that everyone can see it clearly. Just highlight a few important points. Here we have 2, 2. Over here we have 3, 4. Then we have 4, 10. That is, of course, y equals 3 to the power of x minus 2 plus 1. That's it.